Seven Dwarfs living in a cave. What the f are you doing, man?
Peter Dinklage isn't feeling Disney's upcoming live-action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
There's a lot of hypocrisy going on, I gotta say.
I mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not gonna.
Hi, this is Eileen. Last week, Disney unveiled its latest Snow White teaser trailer, and the reaction was swift and overwhelmingly negative, garnering over 8,500,000 dislikes compared to just 700,000 likes. The teaser has become one of the most criticized in recent memory. The comment section is filled with backlash, aimed directly at Disney, further tarnishing a studio already struggling to maintain its reputation. For many, the teaser embodies what they see as Disney's ongoing missteps, leaving audiences wondering how one of the studio's most iconic properties could be mishandled so thoroughly. Let's unpack this controversy step by step. The issues began with Disney's decision to reimagine the story's core elements. Initially, the film featured Snow White alongside a group of magical, diverse creatures, instead of the beloved Seven Dwarfs. This was intended to address concerns about outdated stereotypes. But it drew criticism from actors with dwarfism, who felt excluded. In response, Disney pivoted again, opting to make the dwarfs entirely CGI. Unfortunately, this change resulted in characters that appear artificial and lifeless, lacking the heart and charm of the original. The entire premise of live-action adaptations is to bring animated classics into the real world, yet this version feels more disconnected than ever. The CGI dwarfs in the trailer look plastic and cartoonish, leaving audiences unimpressed. Even before the teaser's release, these changes faced backlash, but Disney's continued missteps turned initial criticism into full-blown hostility. At the center of the controversy is Rachel Zegler, cast as Snow White. Initially, her casting was met with cautious optimism, but her public comments about the original film quickly soured opinions. Zegler described the 1937 classic as extremely dated and described the romance as creepy and weird. Many fans found her remarks disrespectful to the original creators and alienating to generations of viewers who love the timeless tale. Disney's decision to allow such comments to go unaddressed further inflamed the situation. By failing to rein in Zegler's critiques or respond thoughtfully, the studio seemed to endorse her dismissive stance, signaling a disregard for its own legacy and fan base. When Disney attempted damage control, the efforts fell flat. Zegler appeared in interviews offering lukewarm praise for the project, but by then, her earlier remarks had gone viral, and fans were unconvinced. Adding to the frustration, her portrayal of Snow White in the trailer seemed to stray far from the kind-hearted princess audiences cherish. Instead, the character came across as brash and self-righteous, traits that felt entirely at odds with the original. The controversy goes beyond the casting and CGI choices. Many fans believe Disney has shifted away from its storytelling roots, prioritizing political messaging over the heartfelt narratives that made the studio a household name. Changes to Snow White are seen as part of a broader trend in recent projects, sparking a debate about whether Disney is losing touch with its core audience. Disney's latest Snow White adaptation has sparked an ongoing firestorm of criticism, with fans and industry observers dissecting its numerous missteps. Traditional narratives have been set aside in favor of modern, strong female leads, but in this case, the changes come across as forced and superficial, erasing the charm and depth that made the original story resonate. The departure from Snow White's kindness and humility, key aspects of her character, has left audiences disheartened. For instance, in one scene from the trailer, Snow White appears smug and overbearing, lecturing the dwarfs on household chores, a stark contrast to the warmth and grace fans expect from the character. Peter Dinklage's comments about the Seven Dwarfs added another layer to the controversy. While he criticized the original depiction as outdated, his remarks led Disney to completely overhaul the characters. However, this decision sparked backlash, with many accusing Dinklage of inadvertently sidelining opportunities for other actors with dwarfism. The move to replace the dwarfs with CGI characters further alienated audiences, who lamented the loss of practical effects and authentic performances. Leaked set photos of the magical creatures received widespread ridicule for their unpolished designs, and while Disney initially denied their authenticity, the studio later admitted they were real, promising improvements that many feel have fallen short. The film's tone has also drawn significant criticism. Snow White, originally portrayed as kind and gentle, now comes across as condescending, creating a disconnect between the character and audiences. Meanwhile, Gal Gadot's portrayal of the evil queen has been met with mixed reactions. Initially, the daughter and Rachel Zegler seem to share a positive working relationship, but fans have noted a growing contrast between Gadot's professional approach and Zegler's public remarks, which some have described as divisive. Speculation about behind-the-scenes tension has only fueled further controversy, especially as political differences between the two actresses became a focal point in public discourse. The overuse of CGI has been another sore point. Rather than enhancing the story, the heavy reliance on artificial visuals has detracted from the film's authenticity. Many fans feel this adaptation lacks the heart and soul that defined Disney's classics, turning what could have been a celebration of the studio's legacy into a cautionary tale about losing sight of the audience. Ultimately, this Snow White remake symbolizes the broader challenges Disney faces today. From divisive casting choices and tone-deaf marketing to a departure from storytelling fundamentals, the film has become a lightning rod for criticism. Fans aren't just disappointed with this adaptation, they're mourning what they see as the loss of the magic that once defined Disney. Whether the studio can recover from this misstep remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: this Snow White remake has become a symbol of Disney's struggle to honor its storied past while adapting to a changing cultural landscape.